Hello everyone, I am Pawan, Faculty of English. Welcome to Eenadu EPratibha. Eenadu EPratibha is a next generation preparation platform from the Eenadu house. It is the most reliable source for the students who are preparing for competitive exams and other entrance exams. We cover all the subjects required for a particular exam from the very basic level to advanced level. Let's get into the topic. In this video, I'm going to teach you noun. It is one of the most important topics in English grammar. What am I going to teach you in this video is what is a noun, functions of a noun, types of nouns, rules of nouns, and spotting errors on noun. So in this video you are going to learn these things. First, let us discuss what is a noun. What is a noun? Noun is a naming word. What is a noun? Noun is a naming word which names a person, place, things, action, feeling or idea. It names a person, place, things, name, action or feeling or anything else. So noun always names. Any name is called a noun. Pen, car, chair, bus, girl, sister, lawyer. All names are called nouns. Without a noun, there is no sentence at all. Look at the examples. Rahul is watching TV. Rahul is watching TV. In this example, Rahul is the name of a person, that is noun. And TV, it is the name of a thing, that is noun. So without noun, there is no sentence at all. Look at another example. Cows give us milk. Here, cows is the name of animals and milk, it is the name of the thing. Look at another example. Smoking causes cancer. Smoking causes cancer. In this example, smoking is the name of the action and cancer, it is the name of a disease. Next, she struggled to find happiness in her life. In this sentence, happiness and life are called nouns. So what is a noun? It is a naming word which names a person, place, things, etc. Without a noun, there is no sentence at all. Now let us discuss how noun functions in a sentence. That is very important to learn. So let us learn functions of a noun. There are 7 functions of a noun. So if you want to understand the sentence meaning, you have to know the functions of noun. Noun functions as subject, direct object, indirect object, subject to complement, object to complement, and object of a preposition and appositive. There are 7 functions of a noun. Noun functions as subject, object, indirect object, subject to complement, object of a preposition and appositive. These are the things about noun you must learn to understand the meaning of a sentence. First, we'll discuss how noun functions as subject. So, before starting this, I'd like to tell you what subject is in a sentence. Subject, without a subject, there is no sentence at all. In every sentence, there must be a subject. That subject is always a noun. That subject is always a noun or pronoun. So, what is a subject? Subject tells us which person, place, things we are talking about. If I talk about a dog eats bones. In this sentence, I am talking about the dog. Dog is my subject. Hyderabad is a beautiful place. Here I am talking about Hyderabad. Hyderabad is the subject in a sentence. Rahul lives in Delhi. Here I am talking about Rahul. Rahul is the subject in a sentence. So noun functions as subject. Without a subject, there is no sentence at all. Look at some examples. Rani is playing chess. Rani is playing chess. In this sentence, whom I am talking about? I am talking about Rani. Rani is the subject in a sentence. That is noun, name of a person. Look at another example. Cows have 4 legs. I am talking about cows. So cows is the subject. It is the name of the animal. So that is noun. So noun functions as subject. These two are nouns. Okay. Now let us discuss how noun functions as direct object. Noun functions as direct object. What is direct object? Before starting this, I would like to tell you what is object. Object is the receiver of the action. What is subject? Subject is the doer of the action and object is the receiver of the action. Then what is direct object? Direct object means it receives the action performed by the subject through the verb. What is direct object? It receives the action performed by the subject through the verb. Direct object is called object of a verb. Direct object is always called object of a verb. Object of a verb. So it answers the question what or whom. Look at some examples. I bought a car. I bought a car. What is I? This is subject pronoun. What is bought? It's a verb. So what is a car? This is called direct object. This is called direct object. So here, if I say I bought what? A car. So direct object answers the question what I bought. It answers the question what. For example, I met yesterday. I met whom? I met Rahul yesterday. So Rahul is direct object here. So a direct object answers the question what or whom, and noun functions as direct object. Look at another example. We ate some apples. We ate some apples. We, what is we? This is subject. What is it? This is verb. We ate what? Some apples. This is noun. Noun phrase. So we are talking about apples. That is functioning as direct object. So this is called direct object. Direct object. It answers the question what we ate. What is direct object? It answers the question what or whom. So direct, you understood clearly what is direct object. It is the object of this verb. This verb is called transitive verb. Transitive verb. Transitive verb always has direct object. Without direct object, there is no meaning at all. For example, I will bring tomorrow. I said I will bring tomorrow. What I will bring tomorrow? There is no clarity at all. So bring is called transitive verb. There must be a direct object that answers what I will bring tomorrow. I'll bring my car tomorrow. Here my car is direct object. I'll bring my car tomorrow. My car is the direct object. It answers the question what I will bring tomorrow. So now you clearly understood what is direct object. It receives the action performed by the subject through the verb. What is that verb? Transitive verb. Now let us discuss how noun functions as indirect object. What is indirect object? Indirect object, it answers the question to whom or for whom or what the action is done. So it answers the question to whom or for whom the action is done. Indirect object is always a person, living thing. It is always a living thing. Look at the example. I brought a car for Lata. In this sentence, what is I? This is subject. What is brought? So transitive verb. Transitive verb always needs object. There are two objects here. What is a car? This is direct object. This is direct object. What I brought, it is answering. This is object of this verb. A car is direct object. So for whom I brought the car? Lata. Lata is called indirect object. indirect object. What is indirect object? It answers the question to or for whom the action is done. So the action is done for whom? Lata. Lata is indirect object here. So look at some more examples. She gave Raghu a pen. She gave Raghu a pen. What is she here? This is subject, right? What did she do? She gave. Gave, what is gave? Transitive verb. Every time, whenever there is a transitive verb, there should be an object. So what is Raghu? What is a pen? There are two objects. She gave what? Pen. This is direct object. It answers the question what she gave. And for whom she gave that pen? To Raghu. So Raghu is called indirect object. And pen is direct object and Raghu is indirect object. She gave a pen to Raghu. So now you clearly understood what is indirect object. It answers the question to whom or for whom the action is done. And here indirect object is a noun. Okay, noun or pronoun. So noun functions as indirect object. I'll give you one more example. She will present. She will present means she will present what? She will present a gift. She will present a gift. A gift is called a direct object. What she will present? A gift. To whom? She will present a gift to Manoj. She will present a gift to Manoj. In this sentence, gift is direct object, Manoj is indirect object. So noun functions as direct object and indirect object. These must be known before, whenever you read some sentences in the newspaper or in RC, reading comprehension or close test, noun functions must be known to you. Grammar is very important to write the sentence, to understand the sentence, to speak the sentence. If you learn grammar, it will be very easier for you to speak, write, understand any sentence. So noun functions as indirect object. Next, let us discuss noun functions as subject complement. What is subject complement? The meaning is itself subject complement. That means it describes or renames the subject of a sentence. It describes the subject. Look at the example. Priya is a good girl. Priya is a good girl. In this sentence, what is Priya? This is subject. What is is? Is a verb. This is a linking verb. This is a linking verb. And a good girl. This is called subject complement. This is called subject complement. It is describing the subject Priya. A good girl is called subject complement. That is a noun phrase. Okay, let's look at another example. They are all best friends. They are all best friends. Here, what is they? This is subject. What is are? This is linking verb. What is all best friends called? This is subject complement. So it is describing whom? The subject they. Next, Madhu is a doctor. Madhu, what is Madhu? This is subject. What is? It is a linking verb. Linking verb which links subject complement to subject. A doctor, what is a doctor? This is called subject complement. What is a subject complement? It describes the subject or renames of the subject of a sentence. Renames the subject of a sentence. So now you clearly understood subject complement. Next, let us discuss how noun functions as object complement. The meaning is itself here object complement. What is object? We already discussed it. It receives the action. So let us look at some. Let us look at some examples. And what is object complement, Anna? It describes or renames the object of a sentence. It describes the object of a sentence. Example: I call him Ravi. I call him Ravi. In this sentence, what is I? Subject. What is call? Verb. What is him? This is called object. And what is this Ravi? Object complement. This is called object complement. Object complement. Object complement. Object complement. Because it is modifying him. I call him Ravi. It is renaming that one. So, what is object complement? Describes or renames the object of a sentence. Look at another example. They named her Vasavi. What is they? This is subject. Named, verb. Whom they named? Her. This is object. Direct object. What is Vasavi? This is subject complement. Okay. This is describing her. So, noun functions as object complement. Next, let us discuss noun functions as object of a preposition. What is a preposition? In, they are in, on, off, for, beside. These are all prepositions. The noun which is used after the prepositions is called object of a preposition. Whenever the noun is used after the preposition, that is called object of a preposition. What is it? It is governed by a preposition. So, for example, look at some examples. Prashant is the owner of this house. In this sentence, what is of here? This is preposition. Preposition. And this house is called noun phrase. This is noun. So, here this noun is what? Object of a preposition. Object of a preposition. What is that preposition? Of. So this is the object of this preposition. In this sentence, what is Prashant? This is subject. What is his? This is linking verb. What is the owner? Subject complement. Subject complement. Okay. And of is the preposition, and this house is called object of that preposition. So now you understood, after the preposition, the noun which is used is called object of a preposition. Look at some more example. She lost her ring in the pool. She lost her ring in the pool. Here, where is the preposition? In is the preposition. And what is the noun here? Of the a noun is used after the preposition is the pool. So this is called what? Object of a preposition. What is that? Object of a preposition. Where is that? Which object? Object of this in. So now you clearly understood, of the noun which is used after the preposition is called object of a preposition. Look at another example. The mouse key is on the table. So where is the preposition? On. After on, what is this table? The table is noun. That is called object of this preposition. So now you clearly understood, object of a preposition. Whatever the noun which is used after the preposition is called object of a preposition. Now let's discuss how noun functions as appositive. What is appositive? Appositive means it renames another noun. The noun functions as appositive. Opposite means it renames another noun. Look at the example. It renames another noun, and in order to clarify or classify it. So, example. My childhood friend Ramu loves music. Here, what is subject here? My childhood friend. What is the verb? Loves music. My childhood friend loves music. That is the major connection. Who is that childhood friend? Ramu. This is called appositive. This is called appositive. Why? It is renaming the subject childhood friend. It is clarifying it. What is my childhood friend? That is Ramu. So, Ramu is Opposite, noun appositive. Look at another example. Alaska, the largest state in the US, is north of the contiguous 48 states. Alaska, the largest state in the US, is the north of the contiguous 48 states. Here we are talking about Alaska. So this is subject and this is verb. Alaska is the north of the contiguous 48 states. But what is this part? It is renaming the subject Alaska. What is that Alaska? The largest state in the US. So this is called noun appositive. What is it? It renames another noun. This is another noun. And if you take another example like Ashoka, the greatest king of India, died in so and so year. Who is Ashoka? The greatest king of India. Sunil, the best student in the class, got selected for Infosys. Sunil, the best student. The best student is renaming that Suresh. That is called noun appositive. These things you find while reading passages. In every sentence there must be a noun. So you are learning the functions of a noun. Apply these things while you are reading to understand the meaning of the sentence. Whenever you try to understand the context, you should know these things. Then only you can connect the meaning. Now let us discuss types of nouns. So I am going to teach you now types of nouns. What are the types of nouns? They are common nouns, proper nouns, abstract nouns, concrete nouns, material nouns, collective nouns, countable nouns, uncountable nouns, possessive nouns, compound nouns, noun gender, noun number. You are going to learn these things along with the rules. First, we'll discuss what common nouns are. What is a common noun? What is a common noun? It is the name of common category of people, place, things, animals, etc. It is a general name of a person, place, things, etc. Because it is found anywhere. It is not a particular name of a person or things. It is a general name. That means everywhere we find common nouns. Board, chair, car, girl, boy. These are all common nouns. For example, in a class, some girls are there. Some boys are there. Do we call one boy, two boy, three boy? Boys, it's a common name for all. Girls, do we call one girl, two girl, three girl? Common name, girls. So what is common noun? It is a general name, not any specific name of a person, place, thing, etc. It exists everywhere. Fan, chair, car, bus. These are all common nouns. Now let us discuss proper noun. What is a proper noun? It is the name given to some particular person, place, things, etc. What is it? It is a name given to some particular person, place, things, etc. It always starts with a capital letter. See the example. Rahul. What is Rahul? It is a name of a particular person, that is called proper noun. Rahul, Geeta, Vasu, Mohan. These are all proper nouns because they are particular names of a person. And a proper noun always starts with a capital letter. Next, Infosys, Mahindra Satyam, Microsoft. These are a particular name of a company. Next, India, Hyderabad, Ashok Nagar. These are the names of these are particular names of places are called proper nouns. Dell, Lenovo, Sony Television. These are the names of particular things. So now you clearly understood what is a proper noun. It is a particular name of a person, place, things, etc. So now let us learn rules regarding this proper noun. And what is the rule we need to learn regarding this proper noun is article a, an or the is not used before a proper noun. Article a and the is not used before a proper noun. Example, I live in the India. I live in the India. What is India here? It's a proper noun. Before a proper noun, we should not use articles a and the. So remove this the. What is the correct answer now? I live in India, not I live in the India. This is the right sentence. Look at another example. I know the Suresh. I know the Suresh. What is Suresh here? It's a proper noun. What is the here? Article. Article is not used before a proper noun. I know the Suresh is wrong. Just we say I know Suresh. So what is the rule? Article a or an or the is not used before a proper noun. But exception is there. What is that exception? Means if you do not know the person, we can use article a, an or the before proper noun. If you know the person, we cannot use article before a proper noun. If you do not know the person you are talking about, we can use article a or an or the before a proper noun. Example, the Suresh has come to see you. The Suresh has come to see you. What is Suresh here? Proper noun. Article the is used here. Is it a correct sentence or not? It's a correct sentence. Because the Suresh has come to see you means you don't know the particular Suresh you are talking about. You don't know that Suresh here. Somebody came and spoke to you. I am Suresh. I want to meet so and so person. Then you went to that person and you are saying the Suresh has come to see you. Means you don't know that the Suresh here. So clear? So if you do not know the person, we can use article the, a or an the before proper noun. Okay. Otherwise, we cannot use articles before them if you know the person or place or anything else. Next, we'll discuss abstract noun. What is an abstract noun? It is the name of a quality, idea, concept or state. It is the name of a quality, idea, concept, state or action, etc. That means it does not have physical existence. This noun does not have any physical existence, which means we cannot touch it, we cannot see it. Only it is the name of the idea, feeling, action, etc. So what are they? Emotions, concepts and ideas and human qualities are called abstract nouns. They are treated as uncountable nouns. So anger, so emotion, anger, amazement, joy, happiness, relief, sadness, worry, loneliness, jealous, greed, excitement. These are all abstract nouns of emotion. Next, concepts and ideas, consideration, faith, inflation, knowledge, wisdom, education, justice, poverty. So these are all abstract nouns because we can't touch them or see them. Next, human qualities, brilliance, intelligence, bravery, kindness, hatred, determination, goodness, ego, contentment, so strength. These are all nouns. These are all called abstract nouns because we cannot see them or touch them. So what is the rule related to abstract noun is article a or an or the is not used before an abstract noun. But article the can be used in a specific sense. We'll discuss. So we cannot use a or an before an abstract noun because it is uncountable. We cannot count it. So we cannot use a or an before it. But the can be used in a specific sense. Let us see the examples. The education is a purposeful activity directed at achieving certain aims. Here, what is education? It is a general sense. We are talking about education in a general way, general sense. Education, the education is wrong. Only just say education is a purposeful activity directed at aiming certain aims. Directed at achieving certain aims. So here education is spoken in a general sense. So we cannot use article the or a or an before it. So simply we can say education is a purposeful activity directed at achieving certain aims. Look at another example. The love is blind. The love is blind. What is love here? This is an abstract noun. The love is, it is a general sense. Love is blind, not the love is blind. Simply you can say love is blind. It is a general sense. So we do not use articles before an abstract noun in a general sense. Look at this example. The knowledge is defined as what is learnt and understood. The knowledge is defined as what is learned and understood. What is knowledge here? This is called abstract noun. So knowledge, it is spoken in a general sense. So we should remove the. Simply we can say knowledge is defined as what is learned and understood. The knowledge is wrong here. We can say the knowledge of yours, the knowledge of him, we can say in a particular sense. But in a general sense, we cannot use. So what is the exception for that? Article the can be used before an abstract noun in specific sense. Look at the example. Education of children should be our highest priority. Here, what is education? Education is an abstract noun. Here you are talking in a particular sense, education of children. So we should use article the before an education. Before education. So the education of children should be our highest priority. So here education is spoken in a specific sense, education of the particular children. So we must use article the before abstract noun when it is in specific sense. So next we'll discuss material nouns. Before discussing material nouns, I'd like to tell you what concrete nouns are. Concrete nouns are opposite to abstract nouns. Abstract nouns cannot be seen or touched, but concrete nouns can be seen or touched. They can be touched or seen. We can pursue them. So they are opposite to abstract nouns. Now we'll discuss material noun. What is material noun? It is the name of raw elements. It is the name of raw elements or objects existing in the nature. So it is the name of the material that exists in the nature, and it is not man-made. What is material noun? It is not man-made, exists in the nature. What are they? Gold, silver, iron, copper, water, air, coal, honey, milk, wood, food, medicine, copper, zinc, potassium, all which are existing in nature called material noun, because they are not man-made. For example, chair. What is chair? It is not a material noun. Chair is made up of plastic or wood. Here, plastic or wood, these are called material nouns. The chair is made up of wood or plastic, and wood are material nouns. What is a material noun? It is found in nature, not man-made. So what is the rule for it is article a or an or the is not used before a material noun. Before a material noun in general sense. So look at this example. The gold is a costly item. The gold is a costly item. Simply because gold is costly item, the gold is a costly item is wrong. Simply we can say it is a general sense. So gold is a costly item. The gold is a costly item is wrong. Here we are talking in a general way, general sense. So the gold is wrong. Just gold is a costly item. Look at another example. The silver is a soft and shiny metal. The silver is a soft and shiny metal. So it is spoken in general sense. The silver is wrong. Just simply say silver is a soft and shiny metal. So when you use material nouns in a general sense, we should not use article a and the before it. But exception, when you use material nouns to talk in a specific sense, we can use the before it. So article the can be used before a material noun in specific sense. Look at the example. It is important to consider it is important to consider when buying a gold chain is the purity of gold. Here we are talking about particular purity of gold is wrong, of the gold is correct. Here we are talking about the particular purity of the gold. So purity is spoken in a specific sense. So here the should be used. Purity of gold is wrong. We have to check the purity of the gold. You are talking about particular sense. So you are talking about the purity of the gold. So we must use article the before the gold. So the gold of Africa, the gold of India, the gold of China, like this. The iron of your gate is very strong. Iron of your gate is very strong is wrong. The iron of your gate is very strong. So if you speak in a particular sense, specific sense, we can use article the before material nouns. So next we'll discuss collective noun. What is collective noun? It is a single word. What is a collective noun? It is a single word given to a group of specific people, place, animals or things. What is it? It is a single word given to a group of place or thing, etc. That means it is the name of a group. What is that name called? Collective noun. What are they? Army, committee, family, jury, team, bunch, head, flock, crowd, troops. So what are these? These are called collective nouns. Army. Army means a group of soldiers. A group of soldiers name is called army. That is collective noun. A group of soldier, a single name is given to that particular group, that is army, that is called collective noun. What is a collective noun? It is a single word given to a group. And collective noun, what is the rule? Collective noun can be used both in singular number and in plural number, depending upon the use. Collective noun can be used in singular number and in plural number, depending upon the use. If it is spoken as a whole, if it is spoken as united, it is considered singular. If collective noun is spoken as a whole, it is considered single. And if it is spoken as individual members or group, individual members or things, it is considered plural. Collective noun can be used in singular number and in plural number. When it is spoken as a whole, that is singular. When it is spoken as individual, that is plural. Look at the example. The committee are unanimous on this issue. On this issue. Here, the committee. What is committee here? This is collective noun. Unanimous means united. The meaning of unanimous, united, right? So, in this sentence, what is the error? Error is at the verb or should not be used. Or is a plural verb that is only used with plural subject. Committee is acting as singular because it is speaking as a whole. So that committee is, this is the right sentence. The committee is unanimous on this issue. That means they are united. So now committee is used in the committee is used in singular number. So we should use singular verb, not plural verb. Or is the plural verb. We have to remove it. What is the correct answer? The committee is unanimous on this issue. Let us see one more example. Now, the committee is divided on this issue. The committee is divided on this issue. Here, divided means it is spoken as individual. So, what is committee here? Collective noun. So, committee is divided is wrong. So, divided means you are talking about individual members of that committee. So, that is used in a plural sense. We have to remove this is, and or is the right answer. The committee are divided on this issue. So, in the previous example, that is spoken as a whole. In this example, this is spoken as individual members. So, what is the correct one? The committee are divided on this issue. United means is, singular verb should be used. Divided means plural verb should be used. Okay. Now let us look at another example. The team have played well. The team have played well. Here what is team? Team is a collective noun. Here we are talking about a whole team. So the verb have is a plural verb, and but here we are talking about the whole team, that is singular. It is considered singular, so we should not use have with a singular subject. We should use only has. Has is a singular verb that is always used with a singular subject. Now team is used in a singular number because it is speaking as a whole. The team has played well is correct. The team have played is wrong. Okay, look at another example. The team are practicing its batting. So here the team is practicing its batting. Here we are talking about individual members of the team. So individual members of the team is called, it is used in plural number. So what is the correct one? Is should be removed and its should be removed because it is spoken in a plural sense, plural number. So we should use are and their here. What is the correct one? The team are practicing their batting is correct. Now you clearly understood collective noun can be used in singular number and in plural number. When it is used in singular number, when it is spoken as whole, it is singular. When it is spoken as individual, separate, it is plural. And when it is used in singular number, the verb should be singular. When it is used in plural number, the verb should be plural.